Rock, let's roll.
Let's rock and roll. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning. Good morning,
With a
NASDAQ.
very happy good morning to the NASDAQ.
How was
How are
your
you guys today?
night?
Oh man, you weren't kidding. When you do the window capture with the zoom, it does make it weird.
It's always weird.
Yeah, you weren't kidding. Alright, well, we'll turn that off. We'll go full screen here. Do that, go there. What's up, everybody?
Good morning. Good morning.
Let's tone that down a bit.
What's today? Tuesday?
Yeah. Tuesday, July 18th.
What a day.
This is my favorite day of the year.
No way, really?
Yep, this exact day.
Well, hey, congratulations for being here on this day.
For making it to another one.
Happy July 18th for you. I've always wondered how long do y'all trade usually. I feel guilt if I don't trade all day. Yesterday I traded for 20 minutes and then left. And that's how most days, not most days, most summer days are like that, where if I don't see anything from my watch list I like, I am very quick to leave. I think this entire game is built on consistency and patience for the right setups, unless you're some sicko mode all-day trader who can just pile on the money on whatever is moving. I unfortunately do not have that skill set, so I have to wait for really nice daily chart patterns. So if it's not there, and I know it's not there, then anything I do past that is gambling, and I like to keep my gambling at the slot machine.
Fair enough. Yeah, kind of the same way.
But how long do I play slot machines? That is all day long.
That is all day long. As long as those noises are making noise.
Yep. You have to turn the volume all the way up on the machine. We call it the winnability factor.
Yeah.
The louder it is, the you know you can win more.
Yeah, they want the rest of the casino to hear you winning. And the only way to do that is by turning up the volume all the way.
Mm-hmm.
I think I traded for like 25 minutes yesterday after the open, and then I'm like, all right, that was a good day. I'm out. Man,
sometimes you need setups. You need for setups to come during the day. Yeah, I rarely ever enter stuff in the afternoon. I used to do a lot of it when OTCs were hot, and I would do that type of thing, ignore them all morning, but once they set up into the afternoon, then I'd be looking at them. And there are certain markets for that, right? Fall time, winter time. If there's stuff moving, and I feel like it would benefit me to sit there all day and I got nothing going on, then I'll gladly do that. I'll make food. I'll watch YouTube while I sit and watch. Last week when I was trading Nikola, I was basically there for that entire day, morning to night, even watching after hours. So it's all dependent on the situation. If there's literally nothing, then I won't. There's no point of me being there, and I'll go live my life. I'll go golf. I'll go fish. I'll go hunt. I'll go get a haircut, which is what I'm gonna do today.
Nice,
but all right,
fresh fade.
People are rolling in. Make sure you hit that like button. What do you got?
Link. I don't know. Was this? This doesn't look like SPAC.
Interlean electors.
Oh no! This ticker.
It happened again.
Oh man, let's see what is going on with this.
Let's dive into it. Let's diagnose this one. I got 1 million float.
1 million float. Let's see. I got Interlink Electronics. They are.
For 35 years, they have led the printed electronics industry in the commercialization of its patented force sensing resistor technology, and has supplied some of the world's top electronic manufacturers with intuitive sensor and interface technologies like the VersaPad and the new VersaPad Plus. I'm in. Not as good as that wine company last week, but...
Yeah, I know, right? So it looks like any headline involving the cryptocurrency Chainlink, this ticker's getting pinged for it. I guess, just because they're both LINK. That was the first thing I saw. There's a cryptocurrency called Chainlink. The ticker for that is LINK. Just like
this. You think some bozos are thinking they're buying the crypto?
I don't know. Maybe something like that. Maybe it's
some sort of cross marketing.
Some computer just saying LINK. Let's go. I don't know. That's interesting. What was I gonna look up? So there were 1 million share float.
200K volume. Pretty much just started moving at 8 a.m.
Yeah. So
Very wonky. Very wonky.
I mean,
not enough to go off of right now.
company. Let's see. I mean, they got decent cash. Actually, no. Okay, yeah. It says in thousands. I mean, yeah, they have like a real revenue.
Dude, they've been doing it for 35 years. Didn't you read what I told you? The VersaPad and the VersaPad Plus.
I mean, I did, but I'm curious how they're doing right now.
Dude, they have 28.7 months of
Dude,
cash.
look at this ticker. They've never even been trading in the last.
It is weird that you could be, I mean, bouncing around between 8 and 11 for years.
Look at this, bro. They're up from 50 cents in 2010.
You're saying this was the investment of the decade?
Yes, .com bubble. They were one that went to 140. You typically don't see like tickers with that much history, especially in small cap land.
Without ever coming across your desk.
Yeah. Wow. Look at that, dude. This is a .com run up. That's awesome. So is
Nothing
this
for me there.
Yeah, no, nothing for me here, but hey, look at that.
Not quite doing enough volume right now to be all that interesting, and really hasn't done anything. It just kind of gapped up a little, and there's some prints into the 20s, and then we'll see if it gains any speed into the morning.
All right.
Holy
up,
bonanza, PWM went to
PWM
20
moving.
yesterday.
Oh yeah.
No, I'm just wow. That was on my watch list for all of those who were
Ooh.
not part of 3 or 4 leaf. I didn't trade it, but I know some people in the room did really well on that one.
All right. Next up, BPTS. This one is the American Depository Shares for some French company. No idea what they do, but judging by their daily chart here on the right, they don't meet endpoints, whatever those are.
This is beaten down very badly.
Let's see. Did they have news today? It looked like, oh, that's right. Biophytus, also known as BPTS, and Sequens, Sequens. Looks like a sequin, but there's no U or I.
It's akin.
Dude, they don't follow that one rule. Always have a U after Q. I don't like that. These guys are frauds. Enter a partnership to produce Sarconios active compound. I mean,
They got an interesting little bit of. Oh, that's from 2021. Oh, okay. It's funny the way that Dilution Checker word stuff. Sometimes when they have their little notes where it says their take, some death spiral financing on the France exchange side. Atlas Science owns last tranche of 3 million euro convertible debt that they can convert at 97% VWAP. It's an interesting little deal.
oh no, they got a VWAP one.
Does that mean anytime it's over VWAP?
It means, well, it can be. It's one of those. You got to read the description of it and see how they're going to execute it. But like for example, you have a daily chart. Pull up any daily chart, you can throw on VWAP.
Oh, it's like a running VWAP?
Yeah, of like the last 10, 30 days. And then you can do it at 90% of that. So it's a 10% discount to the actual price or the average VWAP. Yeah.
Okay.
So some of them will do like 50% discount, right?
Heck of a deal there.
Yeah, so no matter how much you dilute your company, you can still just keep diluting it 10% of VWAP. Yeah, 10% discount to VWAP. MICS. The new Mickey D's.
Mike's
Hard, Lemonade.
Consumer Electronic. They're called Singing Machine. That's kind of dope.
What are they called?
2 million float. They're the leading provider of karaoke products to consumers around the world. Is that? Can we fact check that? Are they the leading provider of karaoke? I'm gonna Google it. I'm just gonna type in karaoke machine, and if they're not on there,
We are complaining to the SEC.
I'm going to the New York Times website. The best karaoke machines.
Come on. Okay, so this company's called Sing Machine Co. All right.
Do you think they have the Sing station?
Machine Co. Dude, I don't know, man. Mobile, at home, Bluetooth. People also search for guitar centers, ZZ Sounds, all these.
I don't know if they can back up that claim.
Yeah, I don't know if I can even find their
Oh my
product
gosh,
lines.
actually, it's funny. When I go to the shopping part,
Yeah.
the singing machine Bluetooth karaoke pedestal sold at Walmart is up there. 200 bucks. I feel like
That's a premium product.
there's a few of them.
Oh,
So
wow.
singing machine, they do have karaoke machines. We can confirm that they're on the interwebs.
Oh, wow. I mean, I'd hope they are if that's what they're claiming, but are they the leading provider?
It's one of those products where I feel like it's not hard to make.
Yeah.
Bluetooth is so simple these days,
Yeah, it's
and
true.
it's really going to come down to quality of that mic, I think,
Yeah.
really. Like, because this mic right here, I could sound like Adele, I'm
Yeah.
not going to do that right now, but the quality is just crisp, you know.
Yeah,
Daily
absolutely.
chart wise, you got some resistance at 250 when a couple months ago when the stock did 40 mil in volume. You have some wicks to the upside pretty much the last few
Stuck in
months.
the
Every time it
250s.
gets into the 250 or 3 area, ends up being back at 125 before not too long. So historically, looks as though that's pretty much all we got. Last year's they IPO'd. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I mean that's pretty insane. Basically, 1 year to become the leading provider.
That's incredible. That's incredible growth. Now, if you're
It's
a short seller, do you really want to short the best and the leading provider of karaoke machines in the world?
to each their own, right?
I don't know, man. Pick your battles. I'll pick mine. You pick yours.
I just feel like we're still so close to the lows. We're only up 40% on the day.
Yeah.
Um, you know, Obviously 250 to 3 is that resistance. If you
Mm-hmm.
want to play that game, it has a history of failing. Um, to me, it's just there's not enough meat on this bone for short,
Yeah.
and not the type of daily chart I'd long. If you brought it up to me in a week or two and it was holding 3 as a breakout level and then trying to break out, I'd maybe
I can see that.
it might float my boat. But they have a lot of cash. Warrants at 280. That's probably where that number's coming from. That 250 to
Yeah.
$3 area. And they're out of their ATM. So no real potential dilution.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
We got a baby shelf restriction. Anyways, ARDS, Iritis Pharmaceuticals. ARDS. What are they? Small time company. So they received an agreement from the European Medicines Agency on the clinical study design and a single confirmatory phase 3 study of AR-301. Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah. So the EMA announced positive feedback on the company's proposed phase 3 study. Wait. They announced positive feedback on the proposed study. So they haven't done anything, or are they just proposing how they're going to study?
Yeah, just like putting it out there.
Nice. Good for them. So with that being said,
I mean, it's cheap stock, sub dollar,
yeah,
kind of poopy daily chart.
good place to rack up
Dilution
a
tracker.
physio.
It's lighting up with red on the dilution tracker. Pretty much every category says high for risk. Running out of cash. Um, They spiked last month or June, 2 months ago, 50 cent area. No real history of big runs. Um, Up 31% on the day. Doesn't really toot my horn.
No, not mine either. So we got a bunch of stocks that are gapping down today. I'll speed run through them. Mossy, 50 points down. That's actually totally different than what I
Which
even
one?
have to trade. MASI. Then you have LIXT, which, oh, that was runner yesterday. It looks like they probably offered.
Massimo.
Let's see, LIXT. Yeah, RDO, 583,000 shares at $6 a share.
Yeah, and this is why, not why, but one of the, avoiding day ones, even for me, mostly to the long and short side. This might be the only time these stocks ever get on anyone's radar. They're ever up 50%, 100% in years, or months. And that's their time to take advantage of that stock price as a vehicle. And, you know, swinging day one stocks, I remember there was a time and place where they were huge, and gappers were insane. You could get 20 to 50% gap ups overnight. But I mean, just look at this low volume gap down with news. I mean, you're losing what, 40%, 35% overnight, like
Yeah.
just trying to gap something on day two. I'd
Nothing.
much rather wait for all for the stocks that survive the shenanigans, where they're holding up for 3 to 5 days, and maybe they do have some potential dilution, but it's clear that they're walking it up, they're holding it up, they want higher before they do that. Anytime you just give anything more time, you're going to learn more about it. And one day of run, for me, is just not enough.
Yeah, absolutely. We have KPTI next up on gapping list. And let's see, HC Wainwright reiterates a buy. Oh, wow. Dude, that's sick. $10 price target? That's like 500% from here.
Oh, that seems
400%?
plausible.
That's crazy. Wow.
I'm guessing this is going to be a higher flow.
So, yeah, this looks pretty dang high.
110 million. You ask me, how do I know that it's going to be a higher float? Well, if you just look at the volume on its daily chart, it consistently is trading 2 to 6 million a day. If you pull up like a yearly chart, it's just pretty thick. It's like actually being traded. It's inside of a range. It's most of the super low. Pull up everything that we've said in the last 2 weeks. That's 1 mil float or 2 mil float. You're going to see just a dead daily chart with random bouts of volatility. This stock actually is trading. So when you hear us talk about why we don't like something, or if it's because of volume or volatility, like this is just going to move a lot differently than a small cap's going to. And for those reasons, it doesn't fit into my wheelhouse of what I'm looking to trade.
Yeah, absolutely. And
Cool name though,
low
Carrier
float,
Farm.
LAXT.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, exactly what Don was talking about. Yeah, that's good. Anyways, that kind of looks like that's about it on the day for just tickers with some sort of movement that's actually like interesting, quote unquote, because we even looked at like LIXT and MASI, which I have no interest in.
Yeah, normally our job has been to find, is what we keep saying, find that stock, right? That people are going to be looking at, where the focus is going to be, where the eyes are going to be, where the shorts are frothing at the mouth and the longs are like, let's squeeze them. I'm not sure I see that today. We might have it with MICS or what's the other one? What was the weird one? Link.
Link, dude. I think Link, dude.
I don't. But even if Link is that stock today, right? I anticipate that to be halt till 11 o'clock. And those aren't friendly traders to most people. And once they start doing that, it's going to lose those eyes and that attention. So on day, we started this whole thing with, how do y'all trade usually? Like, how long do you trade? I can already smell the sentiment of the market today, or of our market, the small cap market, and it's a little dry. And there's nothing wrong with that. It just means, I keep saying this in the Clover room and stuff, like, if you're only going to get a day or two of good trades every week, that means there's going to be 3 or 4 that are duds and there's nothing going on. How can I save money? How can I do nothing on those days to set myself back and be mentally prepared for when there is some action? On the day there is, 2 100% gappers and 3 potential breakouts and the overall market's breaking out. Those are the days I want to get aggressive and be here for longer. It just doesn't feel like that today, and anything can change, obviously, but
yeah, I mean, there's no rush. Just take your time, move at your own pace.
it's better to be a walrus in mud than a unicorn in a volcano,
Dude,
right?
I mean, that makes so much sense to me for whatever reason. I don't know why it makes so much sense to me, but it does.
Just write it down, think about it,
Yeah. On that note, everybody, have a good day. Stay safe out there. Don't put yourself into situations that aren't ideal for your account or for your mental health. Just go out there, have a good day, and play safe and stay disciplined.
Yeah, we got a lot of week left. I know it's Schwartz's favorite day of the year today, so we're gonna hope he goes out and celebrates. And we'll see you guys tomorrow morning, Wednesday. So we'll be doing our pre-market prep with all the Clovers, where we actually go in depth into our watch list. Hopefully, there's more to talk about tomorrow than there's today. And if you haven't already, we have a boot camp next month, August 26th to 28th in Boston. Go to clovertrading.io. and check out the boot camp page if you're interested. Prices will be going up. Right now it's at $849 for a regular ticket and $1,500 for a VIP. We are getting dangerously close to selling out a VIP. So if that is something you have been interested in, you get an extra day of live trading and dinner with the Clovers, as well as the full boot camp. Make sure you get over there and sign up now, because when that sells out, it is sold out. We only have so much room at dinners and the private trading day for the VIPs. So get over there to cloverchain.io, sign up. We also have a 7-day trial for 4-leaf. Get in there, watch as much Chile as you can, and maybe consider staying, because we're a great place to be. So thank you guys. Have a fantabulous rest of your Tuesday.
My favorite holiday.